Hi, I'm Donna Rhodenizer. Welcome to Elementary Music with Donna. I have some vocal warm-ups for you today that are for warming up the voice. We're going to work on extending the voice out to the upper and lower ends of the range, and so it's sort of like an elastic band. You're going to warm up those vocal cords. We're going to start with down to the bottom of the C, and you're going to actually work on round vowels for the words down and go, and also work on the range. So we're going to sing, down to the bottom of the sea we go, down to the bottom of the sea we go, and so on. When you are doing these vocal warm-ups, all of the ones that are on this video, I'm suggesting that you're going to either go down or up, and I have also suggested a range of pitches. So for instance, I am suggesting that you start on a D, in the key of D, and you're going to go down. So you're going to end up in the key of G. So down to the bottom of the C we go, which is the G below middle C. So if you have young voices, that's going to be actually very low for them. There will be some of your older elementary students that will be able to do that. And it's not bad to sort of stretch into the outer ranges up and down. But if there's any strain or it feels uncomfortable for them, I always tell the students, just don't go there if we're in a choir. Some students will be able to get as high as we can go, and some will get as low as we can go. And those who cannot, you're just warming up your voice. So it's not a competition. You don't have to get there if that's not a good place for your voice to go. The second warm-up is E, he, he. And we're going to sing a combination of legato and pulsed sounds. So they're all on the sounds of E and he. So you have E, he, 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 E. And if you see I'm doing this motion with my hand, I often encourage my young students to do that. I'm not talking about all of the mechanics of how the voice is working in these vocal warm-ups, but the shape of your hand kinesthetically kind of helps your brain move your voice where your hand is going. So you've got legato, and then you've got pulsed, he. You can also do that by holding your hand on your belly, he, and feel those pulses there. Just physical ways to connect what your voice is doing with your body. I have two doobie vocal warm-ups. The first one is do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And we're going to sing doobie doo. Now I'm warming up the upper range, so I'm going up. Doobie doo. And so on. I suggest starting on a D, maybe a C, although that's still kind of low for very young singers. And when I'm talking about very young singers, I'm talking about ages 8, 9, so that would be my grade 3s and grade 4s kind of age range in school. So you're starting in the key of D for that doobie doo, but you can also stretch to that B flat to F. I'm not going to sing that with my alto range voice, thank you very much. But there will be some students for whom that is effortless. They have voices that can go there easily. An optional movement that you can do with that doobie exercise is to show the shape of the rise and fall of the notes. Doobie doo. And then for the held note, at the end I just swing my arms. I'm not exactly sure why we used to do it that way, but we did in many choral warm-ups that I've been involved in, and I expect that this is again that kinesthetic sort of feel. Your hands are doing what your voice is doing, but that long held note, when you're swinging your shoulders, you're relaxing and do, right? So it's allowing you to stay not all tensed up and hold that note for the full 4 beats. The second doobie vocal warm-up is based on the triad. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. I would encourage you to do this not only with the doobies, but also with some solfege hand signing and singing if you are in that forum in your lessons and in working with your students. Do, mi, so, mi, do. What happens when you change the pitch? It is still do, mi, so, mi, do. If you're using movable do. I use movable do with my students, and a really simple way to explain this is way back in grade 2 when we're singing the simple singing games that we do for teaching songs. And we're playing something like Doggy Doggy Where's Your Bone, and we might sing Doggy Doggy Where's Your Bone, I have lost it from my home. And they say, maybe I think I'm going to be moving my voice to a lower spot. Let's go here. Doggy, doggy, where's your bone? I have lost it from my home. And then we can also sing it in a higher spot. Doggy, doggy, where's your bone? I have lost it from my home. Did the song change? The whole song stayed the same song, even though it was sung higher or in the middle or lower. Movable do is the same way. In your do, mi, do, the relationship between do, mi, and so stays the same. It's just started at a lower place or started at a higher place. And that's really simplified, but that's really how movable do works. In whatever key you're in, wherever do is, whatever pitch it is, that's the home tone. Off you go. You're in movable do. Anyway, I digress. I do have one more vocal warm-up for you in this set of 5, and it is going to concentrate on long vowels and sustained notes and a long phrase. There are 5 bars. Each bar has one whole note in it, and you're going to sing the 5 long vowels. And I find it very helpful, especially when you're holding long sounds, to either do a 4-beat conducting pattern or even a 2-movement pulse, just to give some structure to how long that long note is. Otherwise, it's very tempting to cut those off and go a little bit faster and slide off to the end. So you want them each to be held for their full 4 beats, and that may help you establish the length of those 4-beat notes. So you can use that with your long vowels, but you can also choose a specific vowel that you want to work on and just do the whole 5 bars with the same vowel sound. So if I did that with an oo, you could go ooh. So there are 2 different ways to do that vocal warm-up. Many different ways, depending on how many different vowels you want to do. All 5 of these vocal warm-ups are part of a vocal warm-up package that I've put together and posted at donnaandandy.com. If you are already on that page, you can scroll down through the different vocal warm-ups and see what is there. If you are on YouTube, you can look below this video and see in the comments section how to find me at donnaandandy.com. The link will be there, so you can zip right on over there and check out the vocal warm-ups. I think there are about 27 different songs and exercises that I'm putting into this vocal warm-up package. I've included warm-ups for the voice, for warming up the different tops and bottoms of the range. There are diction and articulation warm-ups. There are some tongue twisters. There are some songs that aren't really tongue twisters, but combining the words the way they are, it's a great brain challenge for you as you are singing. There are some physical additions to warm up the body as well as the voice. And there are some vocal warm-ups that begin with simple songs that can then be sung in canon, and some vocal warm-ups that can help establish the start of creating harmony if you are in a group setting and have multiple voices with which to work. Wherever you are, vocal warm-ups are an important part of a choir rehearsal, a vocal lesson, a homeschool setting where you're going to be singing. The voice is an instrument, it's a muscle, it needs to be warmed up before you get it to do the hard work of making some music happen. And so I encourage you to not consider this a waste of time, but to jump in there and do vocal warm-ups with your students in whatever your music setting. Take a little bit of time. It's an important time to take. I invite you to check out vocal warm-ups at donnaandandy.com, You will find that package includes PDF downloads of the music written out for you, some teaching tips and strategies. There's a piano part for one of the vocal warm-ups that cycles through a whole bunch of really hard to play keys, so your piano accompanist will thank you if you can hand them a piece of music and they don't have to figure that out on the fly. And there are some links for other teaching videos and vocal warm-up videos that might be of interest to you. Wherever you are making music with your students, I hope you have a great day making music and make music a great part of your day.